You never really know, I knew if we can get one or two in that I wanted to get in, I thought, we could be we'll be much better. And, with guys like Tyson and Glovo and Grant, and I'm talking about those type of players who came in, and, done a hell of a job, and they've been very, very good for us. So it took a little bit of time to settle, because obviously we're trying to get a way of playing, if you want to call it. So, but I thought we were okay, I looked at us and we're okay. We were okay. Where we end up, I don't know. There's still 2 games to go. So, yeah, let's just take it one game at a time.
Look at your rivals up there. Chiefs and Pirates fighting for second spot. Did you imagine this young?
Well, yeah, but you also got to compare what we've spent. We haven't spent R1 in buying a player, and what the opposition has spent. So I always judge it a little bit like that. And I think that's a better reflection of how, they've done well, the guys we've had. And we've got a small squad. We played a lot of youngsters at the beginning. And then when they went back to the ski, and they sort of got momentum there, and started to look after that a little bit also. And then obviously we got a few guys in, so it balanced out quite nicely, with not having to. Well, there was no funds to buy anybody, So I knew that. So, but that's okay. We'll make a team, and that's been the whole project. We've got a good crop of young ones coming now, so we'll build another team with them and integrate them as best we can. Not to we don't want to drop off where we are, and then try and improve next season.
What does that mean for next season's ambition?
Well, ambition, we obviously the model we're doing now is trying to do it a different way. When I was here first, we could get 1 or 2. And that's why we won the leagues. Because I thought we could get 1 or 2. We didn't spend a lot of money, but we got 1 or 2 in. Even like when I was at Wits, we only bought 1 player. The rest were all frees and loans. And we built a team there. So that's, you got to look at, you got to give credit to the board, people like that, because obviously they've backed me to try and get 1 or 2 in if we can get them on loan. But we're going to have to do it a different way. So we're going to try a different model in the last few years, and let's see if we can try and improve the team and improve the position of the league, and try and get in the African competitions.
From a planning and a coaching point of view, coach, what was key with all the challenges that you had, but in turning things around to be in this situation that you're in now with a week left in the league?
Well, the key is to try and get the spine right. I think with any football team, doesn't matter who you are, where you are, if you can get the spine right, I think you've got to offer a good team. So the spine is obviously, we got Goss in, we got Tyson in, we got Nglover, we got Grant in, and and we got that section of the team right. And I think any successful team, wherever I've been, we always had that proper. If you get that right, you'll be fine. But that sometimes you don't always get. You can't get the players that you want or whatever. But we did well to get those guys.
Now you've got also a couple of players on loan. So
the team will decimate. It'll go. It's the nature of the business, the RAND rules. You know what I'm saying? So they'll be gone, and we'll build again.
Coach, you're speaking about obviously spending money to improve the squad and determining obviously how far you can challenge. But a team like Chiefs, who you're facing, you spend a lot of money and you're above them. So what does that boil down to?
Luck. Yeah, no, it's got nothing to do with me what they've done. I just think we'll try and plan our way and look at our team and look after what we need to do and at the best what we can. We've got a wage, we've got a salary cap here, and then if that's how we operate. So that's the way it works here.
When you think ahead to next season, see how you are ending this season, do you think about, because you've done it before, challenging Sundowns, at least closing the gap and then not having a season where the league is won?
Yeah, look, just give the 5 or 6 players back to us from Sundowns, and they'll show you. You know what I mean? And we'll show you where we can go. It's unfortunate, but we're gonna have to find new ones. That's my game. We'll find new ones. We'll get younger ones in. Try and get a team that's competitive. and try and close the gap. You know, they've set the bar so high now. You know, I mean, I don't think anybody's going to catch them in the next few years. That's for sure. But we need to get closer, make it more competitive, which we will do. We make the games competitive, but it's not about against them. We need to make competitive against everybody, and that's, I think, where the difference is in the league. It's all very well when you play the league champions, you make it competitive, but when we play the 2-3 bottom teams this year, we took 3-4 points off them. There's your problem. That's your problem. We need to be winning those games. But the league is very competitive, and it will get competitive because I don't think there's enough, players out there. You know what I mean? That we can get a little bit equal. So it's going to be it'll be an ongoing grind, but we'll try our best and try and get closer if we can. That's for sure.
If there's one thing that you've done well this season, it's the home record. Pity now.
Where's home? Which one?
No. I'm saying pity now.
We should get a medal for that. Now we're moving again Saturday. There's another. It's crazy.
Yes. And
it's very disappointing because we've had a lot of success with Lucas, and now you get kicked out there. Okay, we got 7 out of 9 at another venue, which is fantastic, but it's not the same. You know what I mean? I don't even have a chair to sit on in the new stadium, let alone. So it's something that we need to do our best to try and get back that staying at one place, because we should have played Chiefs at Lucas tomorrow on Saturday, from my opinion. But I mean, it is what it is.
How destabilizing is this, coach?
It is. It's very destabilizing. It's okay if you're a big club like the Chiefs, Pirates, or Sundowns. You take people with you because you're the home team anyway, wherever you go. But a team like us, we need to be comfortable in our environments, which suits us. And now we've moved. Now we're moving again. It's not easy. Not easy.
I think I've got good news for you in that space, but for next season.
Okay.
Something I was doing last week, I'm following up. And so you'd welcome it.
What's that?
The return to
Today? The stadium?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
Coach, your Tuskegee Challenge team won the league now. Are there any potential players for the first team that you look for?
They have to be potential. Yeah, look, I mean, there's a few there. Obviously I worked closely with them the whole year. We've trained them a lot. We have friendlies. I try and play friendly once a week with them, with us, and we mix and match and have a look, and which we've done, which I think has helped them tremendously. We play a lot of first division teams to get these boys up to speed, because I think, they stagnate a little bit there, So we need to get them up to speed and then see. But there's certainly a good few that's going to come through, and we have to take them because of our situation, and we'll go with them. And I know with the youngsters, you go up and down, but we've done it many times before. We won't play them just for playing them. We play them, they've got to be right, So there's a few there that certainly will come and do the pre-season with us, Like a lot of them did the mid-season. When we went in January, there's a lot of them came with us and played and helped us, and play, which they'll come to.
Just this battle for second, coach. Do you think you guys are capable of going into Africa next season with the squad here? Or the squad you got?
No, our squad won't be big enough. No chance. But so obviously there's a lot of decisions being made wherever we finish. You know what I'm saying? There'll be decisions made around the team, keeping players, trying to get 1 or 2 extra in 1 or 2 positions. Because Africa is not about. It's about having certainly players where you can rotate a little bit. There's no good having lots of players and you can't rotate because certain positions. So we need to. And for me in Africa, you need more centre backs, and you need more centre midfield, and you need more strikers, because of the demands of that type of, and the wings and these type of things. You can get away with it, goalkeepers, but those areas you need more players when you go in Africa because of the variation of the games. So if you go play in real poor bumpy pitches, it's not a football match, is it? It's a bit of a fight. So if you go to the north where you can play a bit more football, you can take different type of players, but there's games where it's not very pretty, some of the games, So we need different types of players if you're going to go in that space. And that we can do. That we'll see where we end up.
Is there hunger, desire from the players to go?
Oh yeah. But you've got to be careful, You've got to look after your product here, which is a home first, and try and be a little bit more. It's the same thing happened to me at Wits. Everybody complained, I said, we were trying to win the league first, let alone win in Africa. We're not in that space. So let's try and win domestically first. But you need to go in there because I think it makes your players, it speeds up the process of the toughness. It speeds up the process of the harsh, all the realities of in Africa. And that's what we need. We're very spoilt in this country. We need a little bit more toughness. Sorry to say it.
The importance of investing in a good striker, coach. And now I'm taking you.
I'd rather buy a good goalkeeper. My opinion. Strikers, a good goalkeeper save you 15, 20 points. Striker's not going to get you 15, 20 goals. But we need a good striker, yes, I agree with you. But it's very difficult, if you in that space. Everybody's looking for the same thing, isn't it? All around the world. I mean, yeah.
So you've got Darren Johnson here.
Yeah, he's just asked to have a look at him. I'll just have a look for a couple of days and see what happens.
Does that mean Ronald is a football of the season?
Ronald?
Record.
I don't think a goalkeeper should win Player of the Year. No chance. That means your team's been struggling. You've been defending. No? I think he's had a magnificent season, but I just don't think a goalkeeper should win Player of the Year. But I think he's been brilliant. But that's not a good sign, is it? The goalkeepers win Player of the Year on a team like they've got. I think McQueen has been the Player of the Year for me.
What is it about goalkeepers then? Because even Ballon d'Or, you don't see goalkeepers win.
But if your goalkeepers winning Player of the tournament or in the World Cup, they win. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
That's interesting, coach.
Maybe I'm not. Didn't like goalkeepers.
So goalkeepers don't win you games?
Goalkeepers win you games, but if your goalkeepers, when you're so dominant, if he's winning the Player of the Year, then I don't know. He's magnificent, but I just feel no. I think there's players that should be winning, but it's a debate, isn't it? It's not a thing. Anyway, yeah.
Guys,
okay.
Thank you.
Coach, maybe one more. It's Masako going with the NFD, the DDC side to Europe?
I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Good question. Maybe you can sell him then, isn't it? Good idea. Maybe we should send him with then.
That's what Spence said. I don't know if the decision has been taken.
Well, you got to be very careful. Can he go? He's the right age. Because there's a couple of players who can't go, which is really sad. There's a couple of players that can't go, I've heard. Which is sad because they've played all year, now they can't go and they can't play. This is an under-21 tournament, I think. So, yeah, is that right? Me, personally, maybe he needs a break. But I don't know. I just work here.